Hey, quick question for every teen and parent watching right now. How many of you have ever looked at your allowance, birthday cash, part time job money, or even holiday gifts and thought, where the hell did it all disappear to again? Raise your hand if you've said, I'm broke, literally days after getting paid. Yeah, I see you. Most teens stay broke forever, not because they don't have money, but because nobody ever taught them how to keep it and actually make it grow. Parents usually do one of two things: either lecture them nonstop or just throw cash at them and hope it magically works out. Spoiler alert, it doesn't. By the time they hit 18, they've already built habits that will keep them financially struggling for the next 10 to 15 years. But here's the exciting part: you can completely fix this before you turn 18. In this video, we're breaking down the exact 3 things that actually change the game for teens. No fluff, no boring theory, just real practical stuff you can start using today. And at the end, I've got a simple mini challenge that both you and your parents can do together this week. So if you're tired of being broke every single month and you actually want to take control of your money, stay until the very end. This one could genuinely change your financial future.
Tiny's right. I was that exact teen just a few months ago. I'd get money from my part-time job or allowance and it would vanish in less than a week. New shoes I didn't really need, random snacks, gaming skins, stuff I saw on TikTok. I didn't even know where it went. My parents kept saying, you need to budget, but they never showed me how, so I kept repeating the same mistakes. The first thing that actually helped me was the 24-hour rule. Before buying anything over $20, I forced myself to wait 24 hours. No impulse clicks, no instant buys. I'd write down what I wanted and why. The next day, I'd check if I still wanted it. 9 times out of 10, I didn't. That one simple pause showed me how many purchases were just emotional reactions, not real needs. Most teens stay broke because every dollar feels instantly available. The 24-hour rule gave me back control I didn't even know I was missing.
Oh, wow. The 24-hour rule. How revolutionary. I've seen hundreds of teens try waiting 24 hours and still cave the next day because this time it's different. They feel strong for one evening, then the notification pops up and poof, money gone. You humans love starting strong and quietly quitting. This time it'll be different. I've heard that line a million times. Go on, tell me your next genius idea before I start yawning. I'm genuinely curious what you think is going to magically fix this.
Yeah, waiting alone isn't enough. The second thing that made a huge difference was the money date. Every Sunday night, I sit down for exactly 10 minutes and have a real conversation with my money. I open my banking app, look at every transaction from the past week, and ask myself 3 questions. Did this purchase move me closer to my goal or further away? Would I buy it again today? What could I have done differently? It sounds simple, but that weekly 10-minute check-in completely changed how I see money. Most teens stay broke because they treat money like it's just there to be spent. The money date forced me to treat it like something I'm responsible for. After 3 weeks, I started catching patterns I never noticed before.
A weekly money date? That's adorable. I'm sure every teenager is going to rush to do that every Sunday night instead of scrolling TikTok. They'll sit down feeling all responsible and adult like for about 10 minutes, write down a couple of numbers, pat themselves on the back, and then quietly go right back to spending without thinking the very next day. Most of them will try it once, feel productive for a hot second, then completely forget about it by Monday afternoon. I've watched this exact pattern play out dozens of times with teens all over the place. You give them one decent idea, and they still find a creative way to mess it up or ignore it completely. But all right, I'm still listening. Hit me with your third big revelation. I'm waiting to be impressed.
The third and most powerful thing I started using was AI prompts to make smarter decisions before I buy anything. The first prompt I use every single time is the future self calculator. Before buying something I don't really need, I paste the price and ask, you are me at age 25. I'm 15 and thinking about spending $45 on something I want but don't need. Show me what that $45 becomes in 5 years and 10 years if I invested at 8% instead. Be direct and honest. The first time I ran it and saw that skipping one impulse buy could mean over $300 extra in the future, I literally stopped mid-click. It made the long-term cost feel real. That prompt alone changed how I think about every purchase.
Okay, I have to admit that actually sounds useful. I thought this was going to be another fluffy, just save more video where you tell teens to magically stop wanting things. but making your future self literally talk to you and show the real long term cost of that stupid $45 purchase, that's savage and kind of genius at the same time. Most advice for teens is so boring and preachy that they tune it out in 2 seconds. This one feels different, it's direct, it's personal, and it actually hits you where it hurts. I'm starting to believe this could actually work for normal teens who usually ignore their parents completely. If it made you stop mid click and think twice, maybe there's real hope for the rest of them. All right, kid, you've got my attention now. Keep going.
The second prompt I use every time is the Impulse Purchase Auditor. Before buying anything over $30, I paste the item and price and ask, "You are a brutally honest spending advisor for a 15-year-old. I want to buy item for price dollars. Ask me 5 tough questions, then give me a clear yes/no/maybe with real reasons why. Be direct, no sugarcoating." After using both prompts consistently for 4 weeks, I went from saving almost nothing to automatically setting aside 42% of everything I make. I even started a small side hustle selling custom stickers online. I'm not rich yet, but for the first time, I actually feel like I'm in control of my money instead of it controlling me.
Not gonna lie, I'm actually impressed this time. I really thought this was going to be another one of those videos that sounds good on paper, but completely falls apart the moment a real teenager tries it. Most money advice for teens is just the same recycled lectures that nobody actually follows for more than 3 days. But you gave real, usable tools that a normal 15-year-old can copy and paste today, and you actually started making better choices almost immediately. I take back most of what I said earlier. I was wrong to doubt it this hard. This is actually pretty smart and surprisingly practical. If it worked for you and helped you go from blowing through every dollar to saving 42% without feeling deprived, then other teens and their parents really need to hear about this. I'm proud of you, kid. You might actually be onto something here.
Thanks, Tiny. You're savage, but you're the best. I was surprised myself how fast it worked once I started using the prompts consistently. If you're a teen tired of being broke every month or a parent who wants to help without constant fighting, these tools can really change things. Mini challenge for this week, as I promised at the beginning: track every single dollar you spend for 7 days and run at least one purchase over $20 through the Impulse Purchase Auditor prompt. Do it together with your parent or a friend and tell me in the comments how it went. If this video helped you even a little, hit subscribe and drop a comment right now. What's the biggest money struggle you have right now? I read every single comment and reply with the exact prompt that can help. I'll see you in the next one. Stay sharp out there.